Hi guys, so now we are going to uh, check that installation. So first we will be create the new machine. Once we will be click on that new machine, then we can select that customs. Okay, so once we'll select that customs, we'll be having multiple features like we can have some control on the devices in the sense like if you have a couple of images, or if you have a couple of machines, so you can do it. After that you will be checking like latest version, that compatibility, so you can check that one. From there you will be selecting like which is the location, like how source the image, how you want to put, is that from CD DVD, or is that from that your I will install operating system later, or if you want to create in that I will install operating system later, then I mean once the installation will be done, then you can do that one. Okay, so after that you have to select like which operating system you want to select. I mean that you have seen it, you have to select from there. Now it's a path after installation where you are going to keep and what name you are going to keep it. You can go to browser and you can give that location where you are going to store that, like D drive, V drive, whatever. So we'll be going there. In your case you can create a new folder and you can give the name, and after that you can uh, store over there. Now you can see it here that location has been changed, right? So once that location is confirmed, like over there, now we'll be giving that processors and all, like how many core of processor we will be giving. Let's say in this machine, like it's having a i5 third generation, so there will be not much having cores. So you will be selecting maximum which is possible, because we have to have that so many. Then we have to give that RAM. This is the virtual RAM for the ESX machine that we are configuring. So once we are configuring that ESX box, so then we have to give some RAM, some network, some storage, everything virtual. We are creating like physical machine. I mean, it seems like your physical like machine. So we are taking that VMware Workstation 9. So there is a main reason is there why we have taken that VMware EX609, because the ways, images, other things, it will be required very less. Okay, I will I'll explain that in later. So then we will be selecting the network. So network will be making bridge. Why? Because we want that virtual machine also will be communicating with the host, means physical machine where you are hosting. So that's what it's also, if you want that internet to be connected with, so it will be best. So there is a couple of network types are there. I will explain in some other videos. Okay, so then we have to select some storage. So okay, so you have to give that some storage where your ESX box is going to be installed with. So that that the when size of the hard disk, we can give up to 40 gig, and that will be enough. So for this, and the storage, the location where we are going to keep it, so that should be store in a single file, it's not be scattered. So what will happen, suppose in this ways, I mean this image, I have another machine or my friend want take it, so I just copy that folder and give it to him, he'll import and the machine will be ready. Even in that case, we are working with the VMware 15 also, but still in that case it's going to work with. You can see it's the installation almost done. So you can see that location and everything, you can go there, you can see the location we have allocated, that is stored there itself. Now there's the ESX ones, the I mean one, that is the name we have given. And then you can go for next, and you can check that hardware, that what is the hardware that you have given, all those, so you can check it up there. Okay, so if you want to see that, the RAM what I have given, what are the configuration, you can check it here. You want to remove, you want to add, you want to do anything, so you can do it. So in that case we are adding one network. You know why? Because in the diagram in the previous video you have seen it, they're having only one two networks are there, isn't it? So for each box, so that's what we have added one more network here, so which will be helping us to do the lab very properly. So finally we came into that place, so we have done with this. So once you finish, then right left hand side it will be showing you that pop-ups. You can see it here, like that the name of that VM that we have created, and then we have to install that image, because that we told initially there is no operating system, so we have to put it. So we have to put that image inside the box, isn't it? I mean ESX box that we have created right now. So once we will be put that one inside, after that we have to turn on that box and then installation will proceed. Okay, so that we will do. So just need to click on that CD DVD. Okay, so you can see here CD DVD, and then we'll be selecting here. Now we'll browse, and then the image file, so they'll be in a folder, so that image file will be there. So you just select and just then you can be able to just power on, and the installation will start. So it will be window will be popping up. So see, this is that windows. So guys, over here that blue window you see that ESXi installer you will select, then installation process will start. So guys, over here we don't have enough resources, that's what we are running into that VMware ESXi. But our real time real industry, they will be using like big servers like Cisco UCS, Cisco Hyperflex, Dell, HP. They are this kind of big servers. They will be using to install that VMware ESXi. So you can check it here how much GB of RAM and how many core of processor and all those we have given. Now this is that prompt like one pop-up came. So you just need to hit enter to continue this configuration. Okay, but one issues can come up, guys. If you are trying with VMware 6.7, maybe they're not detect able to detect your computer hardware, so some of the changes need to do, that is that different things. So we will come up some other videos about the troubleshooting and all this. So once we'll be going through this disclaimer, like what are the you just need to accept that, and then we'll be able to see that for like 40 gig of storage we have allocated here. So that's what you are able to see, the 40 GB. So once we'll be selecting that 40 gig of space, and then you just need to hit enter, then installation will process. Now if you want to accept, I mean so then F11 mostly. So guys, one more thing like I need to tell you guys. So for VMware ESXi, which is version 4.2. Right now, latest version is 6.7. So every places installation exactly the same. So there is no challenge. There is nothing like difficulties that that you won't be able to do. Whatever you have seen it here, so you can check. Even I will be showing once 5.5 installation also I'll be showing, maybe 6.7 also once I'll show you the installation in some other server. Okay, but 6.7 I will be showing you the real-time server, but as of now it's in a home environment. We are creating lab, this is in my machine itself. We are doing that installation. Okay, so you just follow this one very clearly, like steps. Once we'll be doing it, it'll be very clear about that. So now you can see that installation has been done. Now it is coming up. Once it will be coming up, it won't be any IP address and anything. So next video that I'm going to show you up how to add the IP address and all those things. So let it come up, so you are able to see that there is no network and other things. So it's just booting up. So there will be this box we have to access from some other PC graphically. Okay, so that we will be come up with the later videos. So you can see there is no IP address, there is no DNS, so nothing will be there. So once will be uh, you know uh, we have to configure that one graphically. Okay, I mean we have to get inside, and then we can do it. I mean you have to set that IP address, and then you can access this box in remotely with the help of any IP. Okay, so that's all.